Good morning. Happy Labor Day weekend to everyone. Cindy from Albany, New York, and I finished another altered book prayer journal. A friend blessed me with just an amazing gift, and so I wanted to bless her back. She makes prayer journals. Mine are pretty just basic. Hers are just gorgeous, but I really wanted to bless her back with a prayer journal. So I did my best to fully load this. It's going out in the mail on Tuesday, but I wanted to video it. I'll post it to one group and the rest of the groups probably later. But anyway, I'm wrapping it in tissue paper that I just stamped. I put some stamps on it and some with scriptures and whatnot, and that's how it's going to be. But I find that tissue paper really accepts the ink really well, and there's scriptures and whatnot on here. But anyway, here is the prayer journal itself. It's an altered book, and what I did was I removed a couple pages and then glued them together. The one thing that everyone asks me is, where do you get your images? My images come from Pinterest, and most of my stuff is from Dollar Tree. Like this this lace here is from Dollar Tree. And so anyway, here we go. The church, I live across the street from a church, and they had a bunch of bookmarks for people to take, and so I did take some. There's a bookmark and there's a devotional there, and then a little girl, and inside here there's one of these praying for myself, and a dollar store receipt that I just stamped. Nothing is impossible with God. My rubber stamps I get from various places, eBay, a lot of them from garage sales, and people have sent me some. Another little image, and inside is another bookmark, and in here is the armor of God. I'm not a journaler, but I love making journals, and I believe that the lady I'm giving this to is a journaler, and she can write on the back of these cards and papers and whatnot, Lord, thou knowest I love thee. And then inside here is a journaling card. My meditation of him will be sweet, I will be glad in the Lord. And then there's paper with a scripture. I have always loved this image, a little girl laughing. And inside here is another one of those dollar store receipts, and this one I've stamped, and it says, every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of heavenly lights. And there's also a devotional in there and some other papers. This one here has praying for your husband head to toe. Alright. This here is a paper with a scripture on it. This is a bicycle card, and on the back it says, when my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. And then there's a prayer request card with a Tim Holtz flower stamp. I love this little picture of a girl, and there is a devotional in there. I think there's some other stuff. Yeah, there's another journaling card in here. Because thy loving kindness is better than life, my lips shall praise thee. And There's a hymn, Did You Think to Pray? And here's another one of those receipts. What does this one say here? This is a stamped receipt, and it says, give your burdens to the Lord, He will carry them. And again, like I said, I'm not a journaler, but she can journal on the back of these cards. There's also a devotional in there. And here's another prayer request card. And where to find things in the Bible is here. Anxious for dear ones, discouraged, you seem too busy. There's some worries oppressed you, Psalms 46, Matthew 6. You are weary, Psalm 95:1. And then in this pocket up here is a paper with a scripture on it. And then here's another one of those prayer requests. And that's got a paper with a scripture. This has got, God bless this house. And in here is, what do we got? Praying for your children. It's got one of those guides there. And then this is another one of those prayer request cards with one of the Tim Holtz people on it. This is actually a napkin, and this is actually paper bag, piece of a paper bag, and I just did the Martha Stewart punch, made a pocket, and there's some paper with scripture prompts to journal on, and a paper with a scripture on it. Oh, get back in here. I'll put that in later. Whoops. Okay. A little girl, and in here is another journaling card with a prayer. And in here, I believe, is a gift receipt, or yeah, it's one of those stamped receipts. And this one says, Dream with Faith. And another bookmark, Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. And then there's a scripture, and a devotional. Here's another napkin. It's a bicycle napkin. And there's some more paper to write on, journal on. Bicycle, enjoy the ride. And a bicycle card that says, He will finish what He started, on the back there. And this has another journaling card. People ask me, again, the images are from Pinterest, and I use the program P-I-Z-A-P, PZAP, to add the scriptures. And this is a journaling card. And trust in the Lord with all your heart. And I believe there's another one of those receipts in there. And this has got a receipt. Let's see here. I did a lot of receipts and stamping for this journal. This one says, Expect Miracles. And then in here, this is just one of those coin envelopes that you get from the bank, and I attached an image. And inside there's some confession scriptures from a Joyce Meyer's book. I draw near to God with a sincere heart, full assurance of faith, having my heart sprinkled to cleanse me from a guilty conscience, and having my body washed with pure water. I will hold unswervingly to the hope I profess, for He who promised is faithful. And there's a bunch of those declarations in this little envelope here. And this is just scrap paper and a pocket that I made again from a piece of a bag. I'll put that in later. And that's got another one of those receipts. The dollar store has books of receipts for $1. What do I got stamped on here? Got stamped on here, be strong and courageous. Do not fear, for the Lord your God goes with you. Deuteronomy 31:6. And then a bookmark, Transformation with Butterflies, is in that pocket. Lord, I will follow thee. And the back is blank. And so that's my journal. That's my book. I hope you enjoyed watching it and enjoy a nice, happy, healthy Labor Day. God bless.